by the way. So I'm going to take you back to 2005 when I met my husband Travis. And 2006 we moved down here to Florida. In 2008 we had our oldest son Grayson, you see in the picture. And 16 months later we had my younger son Declan. Shortly after Declan was born, Grayson was diagnosed with a condition called hyperlexia, which is very similar to autism. My husband was very successful and always took care of all the needs of myself, my son, and especially my son that needed extra therapy and stuff. So 2012, he was given this opportunity to move out to Las Vegas, and it was a great opportunity for not only him and us, but for my son. So he took it, and it was short notice, and he had to be there in 3 weeks. July 25th, 2012 was the day that myself and my sons were moving to Vegas. He called me that morning and he said, "The hard part's over. We just made it through our 3 weeks. You guys are going to be here and I'm going to pick you up at the airport and we're done. It's our new adventure." He said, "I love you and be safe." And then we hung up, he texted me again and said, "I love you, be safe." When I landed in the airport in Las Vegas, I was paged off the plane. And they brought me to a room in the airport where my father-in-law was waiting for me. And he sat me down, and I knew something was wrong. And he began to talk, and I looked at him and I asked, "Is Travis okay?" And he shook his head no. And in my mind, my husband was 34. That picture was taken 3 weeks before he passed away. He doesn't look sick. He didn't act sick. He didn't feel sick. So in my mind, I thought, he's been in an accident. He's not okay right now, but he's gonna be okay. He wasn't. July 25th, 2012 was the day that I lost my husband, my best friend. My 2- and 3-year-old children lost their father. It was just in a moment's notice. He passed from a condition called hypertensive arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease, which is hardening of the arteries, which does not happen when you're 34, but it did. And this is a condition that is hereditary in males, and I do have 2 boys. After he passed away, I quit smoking and gained a bunch of weight. I started drinking way more than I ever had. I didn't feel the need to cook dinner because we weren't eating as a family. So I would eat fast food, just go out. And one day I just looked in the mirror and did not even recognize the person that was looking back at me. It wasn't the person that I wanted to be. It wasn't the person that I wanted to be for my kids. And I knew it was not the person that Travis wanted me to be. My coach used to post all the time, every day, and I would just scroll and roll my eyes. Here she goes again. I didn't want to hear it. And one day I wanted to hear it. One day I saw it and it just clicked for me. I knew that this was what I needed to do. To lose weight was what I thought. And in that challenge group, I did T25 and Shakeology, and I lost 15 pounds and 15 inches, which was great. But what I gained in that challenge group was more than anything I could have lost. I felt confident for the first time in a long time. I felt like I had a support system that I didn't have as much anymore after I had lost him. And I felt like I had something finally to wake up in the morning that wasn't involving my kids that I could be passionate about. I was getting to help other people. And hopefully I was going to help one person to not suffer the same outcome that my husband did. So if you guys take anything from this, it's not always about the weight that you're going to lose. It's not about, looking like a movie star. Some of us are going to be like that, and that's okay. You don't all have to. But a lot of people are in this because they do need that support that they don't get. That's a big part of our challenge groups. And for me, that's exactly what I needed. So I just hope, and I know people say this all the time, but it takes a tragedy to actually live it. Cherish your loved ones every single day, because you truly do not know when the last time you're going to speak to them or see them or hug them. So I just encourage you all to live every day like it's your last. And I'm so incredibly thankful to Beachbody, because there are a lot of people in this room right now that I didn't know a year ago, and now I can't picture my life without. So that's what Beachbody has brought to me, and I'm so thankful to be up here and get to share my story with you guys. Thank you.